The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day after the market close. Tom takes your phone calls from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time using the data available at that time.
Let's go to Fred in Denver. Hey, Fred, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, listen, it's an honor to speak to you. I wanted to tell you, I'm one of your successful tigers, and the reason that I'm successful, I probably read a couple hundred books on technical analysis over the last 10 or 15 years. I'm a retired public school teacher, and I heard you talking today on your earlier show that if you really knew what you were doing in this business, you probably wouldn't have to work again. And I wake up every morning, I look at your book, I can tell you, every other author is just pales in comparison to your clarity. I just wanted to thank you.
Oh, I really appreciate it.
And now, here's Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 2 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Cultivate wisdom. You don't need to accumulate knowledge to become wise. Anyone can become wise. When you become wise, you respect your body, you respect your mind, and you respect your soul. When you become wise, your life is controlled by your heart, not your head. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow up 100, NASDAQ up 32, S&P's up 14, gold contract down $6, trading at $1,785 an ounce. Silver up 12 cents at $34.95 an ounce. Platinum up $3 at $1,660 an ounce. Copper up 2 pennies at $3.55 a pound. Light sweet crude up $1.47, trading at $96.99 a barrel. Bonds down 1.5 trading out at 140.17. Dollar index down 39 ticks at 76.75. Euro up 65 ticks at 138.41. And the yen down 35 trading out at 77.70. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? We are at 1275. The high up there is that 1292. We did today 875 million. Yesterday you did all of 750. You're coming into the 1.4 billion. Going to need a lot more juice. It wants to go up there and tag it. That's the bottom line. We'll see whether it can get up and over it. It does want to get that tag in there. That's your S&P. We go to the Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow. Same type of setup in the Dow. The Dow is really almost there. Dow right now, we're at the 12,170, and you're dealing with the 12,284. Same deal, though. You're coming up to there. It's losing its juice dramatically, too, not by a small amount. Now, NASDAQ Composite. We go over to the Composite. What we have inside the Composite is this. Composite is just about there also. We're at 27.27. You're talking about that high out there at the 27.53 level. Composite does 1.8 billion, and you're going into 2.8. So the Composite right now is a billion shot. Now, that billion shot, by the way, folks, it doesn't have to do with the left-hand side of the chart. This has to do with how we did go topside on the 27th, and that's what the baby wants to get tagged at. Dollar index. Let's go over to the dollar. It's all about the dollar. You're talking about up, down, all around. So, King Dollar today pulls back 40 ticks. You're at 19,000 contracts on the pullback. That 19,000 contracts, folks, is coming into 45,000 contracts and coming into 37,000 contracts. You're pulling back dramatically lighter volume. What that's setting up is still setting up the B to a C of an ABC up. It's, you know, this is the 6th day in a row that it hasn't been able to break down under its second day of strength that accelerated it up on the November 1st time frame. Now, let's go over and we take a look at the bond market. We had with bonds out here today is this. Bonds get to a price point of down 1.5. You were down also at 274,000 contracts. Going from the dollar to bonds, you can see the correlation. The correlation here, the 274,000 is going against 574,000. It's doing the exact same type of situation. You're up on dramatically lighter volume. You're back down with lighter volume. This baby's setting up to basically go topside. Now, market-wise out here, let's go take a look and see what we had moving out here. Even though we had light volume, you had Bank of America up 8 cents. We had Intel up 47. Citigroup was up 87. Morgan Stanley was up 40. We had Walmart. Oh, let's go. We're going to go look at Walmart. Walmart was up 138. I want to look at Walmart here because Walmart's the big number out here, folks. The reason I'm saying it's the big number is this. Okay, she's got some juice behind her. Okay, let's bring this back because what you have here with Walmart is this. Walmart has been in this consolidation, I believe, 10 years. Okay, so the high of the consolidation, I'm going to bring this back to 95, and we'll get this number straight because this number is going to be important, folks. Because if Walmart does break topside, that'll be a big number. Oh, it has quite a way to go. That's okay. There's two different levels on it. The first level is 63, and that's just the top of that consolidation. The larger one has quite a way to go. It's up at 70. What does get interesting here, though, the way that Walmart is set up here, you're a bull or a bear, you want to pay attention to this. And the reason is that Walmart has been in the same consolidation, folks, since 1999. But it's a very tight consolidation, really, when you're looking that long. And if it breaks topside, that would be saying that this market does want to go. Because it's a monster ABC up if it breaks topside. If it breaks topside, it's saying that that would be a $100 stock. So, each and every time it's come up to that 61 to 63 area, it's given it up. So that's going to be a dynamite one to continue to watch. Gold market. Now let's go take a look at gold. What we had intraday out here is this. So gold got up to $1,804 today. Now, what gold has been doing, folks, is this. Gold has come into the downdraft of August and September. It has done it with dramatically lighter volume. I was actually hoping it could get to 1840. The reason being is that that is a beautiful Gartley that's setting up at that area. Intraday here, what you had happen is that it gave it up, and it gave it up very quickly. When it gave it up, now this is, you want some divergence in here? This is what's really cool. The divergence inside it went like this. Over in Italy, and this is just wild how this whole thing is shaken out. Over in Italy, the Prime Minister said he's going to resign after austerity measures come in, and they expect it next week. When that came across, what you had is this. The dollar went down, market went up, gold went down. Now that correlation, folks, doesn't fly with me. And what I mean specifically is this, is that strong dollar means weaker gold. Weak dollar means stronger gold. Okay, so you can see the correlation is not there. The larger take is that if you think that the euro, it can go anywhere, I'm not in that camp. And the reason I'm not in that camp is that it's not going to matter how many of these administrations, first you had Greece, they lost their job. Now it's going to be Italy, next it's going to be Spain, next it's going to be probably Portugal, and who knows where it's going to go from there. Bottom line is that administration by administration is going out. The bonds today, the 10-year bond today in Italy was hitting 6.77. And bottom line, folks, okay, when Greece started having the huge problems, it was hitting 6.99. And, you're talking about really close here. Let's go to Nathan in Colorado. Hey, Nathan, what's going on?
All right, buddy. Question for you, Tom. I have a couple of inverse ETFs.
Okay.
And I'm not very happy with the outcome of it. I bought one, the TZA, Tom Zebra A.
Okay.
I bought that at $37.80. And FAZ.
$37.80. What the heck are you still doing in that?
That was a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Well, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but these are daily investment vehicles. You don't buy these and hang on to them. They're trading vehicles.
What happened, Tom, I put the stop on it, but for some reason I didn't do it right on both of them.
Okay, well, put a stop in it right now.
Okay, and the second one is FAZ. and bought that for 48.80.
48.80. You just, you just don't have money management, man. That ain't
Yep.
even close. That wasn't a mistake. This stock is $28.
Yep.
Okay. So you're gonna put a stop in it. Okay, let's go. We gotta walk through this. 1 second.
Okay.
Okay.
You want me to hang up and just listen to you, or?
No, please stay there. Okay.
Sure, go
so
ahead.
first, we gotta talk about. Okay, so how long have you been trading these?
About 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Oh my God. Okay. It's even worse. So you bought. When I'm looking at the FAZ. Okay. Anyway. Okay. First up, do you use stops at all?
I do.
Okay. So now you're going to put a stop in them, because don't think that these can't go lower. They can.
Okay.
So now you're going to pick a number and put a stop in. And when you put a stop in, it's got to be a hard stop, flat out.
I see.
Okay?
All right.
Now, if we look at the... We're going to deal with what we have. So the way I'm going to deal with this, folks, is this. Is that he has what he has right now, period. Okay? So now it's a situation, okay, you're in the position where you're going to put the stop. Okay? So first we're going to look at the TZA. The TZA, that means that we got to go over first the IWM, meaning it's the small, it's the Russell 2000. Okay?
Right.
So now this is what the IWM has done, Nathan. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Today we did 68 million shares. You're going into 130. So
Okay.
that's sweet, okay? The high out there is the 76.97, and right now you're at 75.54. So what you have to do, number one, is you have to get the stop. You can want it over that high and then tucked behind a swing point, okay?
Okay.
So if I go back to the TZA for you, what you're going to do is you're going to, the TZA, the low swing point of the TZA out here is 27.20. So that's already another buck. You got to put the, let me go back over to IWM. See, what you got to do is you got to take 3 times the amount here. Okay. So I'm dealing with $1.40 there. Okay, on the TZA, what to do is take your stop and put it on the other side of, put it at 26.84.
26.84.
Okay, now the FAZ, right? Is that right?
Right.
Okay, so the FAZ, this is the direction 300% bear of the financials.
Right.
So I'm going to go over to the XLF. Okay, so now this is what the XLF's doing. We went up to top side today with 113 million shares. You're going into 232, which is good. Go back to the FAZ. The low in the FAZ is 35.04. Put it at 30. Oh, man. Here, wait there for a second. We'll be coming right back. Wait right there.
Sure. Thanks. Sure.